Number 5.
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul! Go ahead, make your choice.
Ursula from The Little Mermaid gives us a crazy send-up to all those in need, making her horrible evil powers look like acts of genuine kindness.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
I like how pleasant and calm this song starts out. It moves very slow, almost like a waltz.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch.
But by the end, it turns into a madhouse of craziness!
You poor unfortunate soul! It's sad, but true.
The faster and faster it gets, the crazier and more intense the decisions become.
If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll.
It just shows all the power-hungry energy that lies within the character, which of course is the purpose of most villain songs. Just showing off the villain. The song looked great and sounded great, therefore Ursula looked great and sounded great.
To those poor unfortunate souls.
The energy, the movement, the chaos. This is a great song for a great villain.
The boss is on a roll. This poor unfortunate soul. Dance, devil, 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 evil.
Number 4.
The songs.
If you were like me, this is the point where you knew Chicago was going to be a good movie. Because before that, you had 3 songs that were okay, but weren't really anything spectacular. This is where the movie started to kick ass. It's the merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail singing about how they did away with the men who pushed them too far.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
The stories are really entertaining, the dancing is great, and I just love the way it's shot and put together. This is not an easy musical to make a screen adaptation from, but the director did a really good job in giving it its own environment without it seeming awkward. Though really, couldn't you shoot any of it in Chicago? I mean, it's called Chicago! But I digress. The movement of the camera and speed of the editing is almost like a dancer in and of itself. That and of course there's Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't care if you have a thing for rotting old flesh.
One day you will be mine.
You know, in actuality, I'm 84.
The spread eagle.
You can spread my endangered species any day. I always find my favorite part of most villain songs is near the ending, because that's where it really builds up and becomes the most bombastic. And this song is no exception.
The dirty bum, bum, bum. The dirty bum, bum, bum.
Again, it's my favorite song in the movie. I just love how aggressive and intense it gets. I'd absolutely let any of these ladies kill me as long as this song was attached.
Pop that gum
Single
one
my
more
ass.
time.
10 times.
Number 17.
Dance, dance, devil, 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 evil, evil.
Number 3.
The songs. Be prepared.
Be Prepared is enjoyably menacing, turning a bunch of slack-jawed hyenas into the fucking Third Reich! It's so cool to watch. You got smoke everywhere, tilted angles all over the place, and a color scheme that goes from green and grainy to red and hellish.
And injustice, delicious this way.
Give Jeremy Irons some credit too. He actually tries to sing this damn thing instead of speak it all the way through. But does he succeed?
A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
Well, he sounds evil. That's all that matters. In fact, I love how even near the end of the song, as everything is getting louder and more passionate, he still sort of keeps that strange British monotone.
Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning.
Dude, you're on a mountain of evil. How about a little oomph in your voice? Be king, undisputed, respected, salute. How am I gonna get down from here? Well, it still kicks ass, as by far my favorite song in the entire movie. Because let's be honest, nothing offsets a song like The Circle of Life than a song about murder.
Yes, our teeth and ambition.
Number 2.
It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world.
Now, I doubt many of you have seen or even heard about this song from the film Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. But trust me, it's just straight up awesome.
It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world. It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world.
If you haven't seen this live-action version of The Wind in the Willows, don't. It doesn't make much sense, it's kind of annoying, and everything talks. Oh, I don't mean like just the animals, I mean everything. The sun, the clock, even the water! The water fucking talks! It's like Pee-wee's Earth! But Sully hightails into a world of kick-ass when the weasels enter the picture and sing this really cool song.
First you see us, then you nurse. Now you hear us, now you won't. It's a secret of survival in a very nasty world.
The images are dark, even scary for younger kids, and the melody itself almost sounds like a racing heartbeat.
Don't come walking in the wildwood if you haven't got a gun.
The only downside is that it is a short song. Most villain songs are 2 to 3 minutes long, and this one is only 1 minute. But it takes advantage of every second it has. The shadows, the angles, the harsh tone it creates. It's like one of those weird, surreal music videos from the 80s. But in a good way. And of course, like in most villain songs, it only gets more and more threatening the further it goes on.
You're in the wildwood, and every child will tell you that you've got no business to be here.
If you haven't seen or heard this song yet, check it out. In my opinion, it's 1 minute of awesomeness you won't soon be forgetting.
It's a secret of survival. It's a secret of survival. It's a secret of survival. It's a very nasty world.
Damn, devil.
And the number 1 villain song is...
Hellfire, dark fire.
Granted, it's in a children's movie, and a Disney one at that. But this villain song really took chances and explored the tortured psyche of one of Disney's greatest bad guys. It's centered around Judge Frollo, who has fallen into a lustful obsession with the gypsy fugitive Esmeralda. And even though he's not a priest in this version, he still considers himself very religious. And his impure thoughts about the woman send him into an ethical battle from hell.
This burning desire is turning me to sin.
I think these guys are the best. I don't even know what they symbolize, they just scare the shit out of all the little children who see them.
It is the gypsy girl, the witch who set this flame. It's not my fault he made the devil so much stronger than a man.
It's an interesting song too because he's not singing about how evil he is, rather how he's slipping into deep insanity brought on by his sexual desire, and that the only cure is to destroy the obsession itself, or rather, herself.
Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone.
As far as kids' films go, it has all the no-nos. Half-naked women, sexual cravings, religious taboos, and all under the name of the mouse. Ha! I'll see you in everlasting damnation! Ha! This is one of the most dramatic and well thought out of all the villain songs, and its visuals match the music and lyrics perfectly.
God have mercy on her. God have mercy on me.
It's probably the most risque Disney has ever gotten. Those who love villains couldn't be happier for it. Intense, diabolical, vengeful, sexual, conflicting, hellfire seems to have it all. Which is why I can easily deem it the number 1 villain song. And those are my top 11 villain songs. I hope you enjoyed the list, and next week I gotta look over Quest for Camelot. My only hope is that the songs in that movie are half as good as the songs that I've mentioned here. I'm a nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to.
minutes left for those.
You never sung before, have you?
I had a little trouble with the fireplace.